Hello, Dogs and Dugettes. Welcome back to part 11 or episode 11 of WWE 2K16 Universe Mode with Dean Ambrose. And we are at Payback. Here are the results for the other matches on screen right now. So only one title changed hands. That was Bray Wyatt defeating John Cena. And here we go. This is the match we all came to see. Dean Ambrose, Jericho for the final time. These two men have been at each other's throats for about almost 2 months now. And these two men, obviously, it's about ego, it's about pride, it's about who can come away with the win when it matters most, live on pay-per-view. And obviously, Ambrose holds that one victory over Jericho way back at Extreme Rules. And Jericho is looking to make it even. If Jericho makes it even, hell, we may even have to see a rubber match at the next pay-per-view, which will be the Money in the Bank. But here we go. Live from Seattle, Washington, it's payback time. But who's going to get the payback? Will Ambrose get the payback for how he's been treated? And Ambrose obviously shown his disdain for Jericho, wearing that custom t-shirt here tonight with Jericho's logo covered by Ambrose's logo. Obviously, Ambrose thinks he's the most superior of the two. We're going to have to find that out here tonight. And you can hear the raucous crowd here in Seattle showing their love for the lunatic. Just listen to that ovation. And we await the arrival of Chris Jericho. And the fans, obviously, it's a bit, you can hear the cheers, but then there's a majority of boos. Just listen to that chorus of boos echoing around the arena here tonight. Yeah, now the boos starting to peek their heads. The boos starting to be heard here tonight. And there he is. The Rock. Oh my goodness, just look at the amount of hatred towards this man. The Ayatollah of Rock and Roller doesn't care though. He's coming out here for one reason only. That is to pick up a victory on pay-per-view over Dean Ambrose. And looking very confident, I should say. Looking surprisingly confident. Ambrose going to waste no time. No collar and elbow ties. No lockups. This is not going to be a wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. And Ambrose showing why it's going to be a fight. And Jericho, obviously he can hold his own in a fight. But when he's against a guy who doesn't usually have a plan, Ambrose just goes in there and he pretty much pulls out anything he can from his bag of tricks. Jericho has to use that wrestling background. Jericho has to use that technical background to maybe keep the advantage. And Ambrose goes to the top rope, goes high, and delivers the fist drop already. And we're only a few short seconds into this match. Jericho from behind, the waist lock into the German suplex. And Jericho turns him over. Jericho now trying to get Ambrose up. Ambrose sweeps his legs from underneath. Ambrose goes for a quick cover. Will this be it? One? No, not even a one count. And Ambrose running behind. Oh, the neck snap. And Ambrose is going to try and get it to his pace. He's going to try and get it to that slow, methodical pace when he just picks apart a piece of Jericho's body and he continues to wear it down. And he's showing why here tonight. Obviously, Ambrose likes this high-octane offense. But when he doesn't have to take as many chances, Ambrose can be just as effective, just as dangerous. And a drop kick straight to the knee. And now the rights, the lefts, the headbutts. And Ambrose, whoa, goes right to the outside. Gets taken completely out of the ring. And Jericho's looking to take advantage. And he does. Surprisingly, I thought Ambrose was going to take advantage. But Jericho making sure he doesn't. And the fans loving it now that Ambrose is fighting back. Short arm clothesline. Takes down Y2J Chris Jericho. The 3 count here. Jericho looking to scale back to his feet. Boom, goes down. Boom, and there we go with the suplex there, taking Ambrose down. Apologies about that. There was a bit of problem with the microphone there. But we are back on track. And we are back on track in a huge way. We're at count of 4 and Dean Ambrose taking Jericho and slamming him back first into the barricade. And we're at a 5 count now. 6 count. Is Jericho going to come back in the ring? Yes, he does. And here we go. Dean Ambrose puts him against the ropes. Ambrose now trying to go for an Irish whip. No, a forearm by Jericho. And the rope rebound lariat taking down Chris Jericho. And here we go. Could we see some dirty deeds here? No, Ambrose grabs Jericho. And he places him up against the ropes again. And now grabbing Chris Jericho. Throwing him on the outside of the ring. We all know where this is going. Jericho is down. He is getting up slowly. But Ambrose, I was talking about that high-octane offense, and we're talking about it right now. Just look at those eyes. That is the eyes of a man who has nothing to lose. And dives through the middle rope. And Jericho may be out of this right now. He is hurt, and it's easy to see why. And no, Jericho still finding a way, using a European uppercut there to get the advantage. And a Michinoku driver from Dean Ambrose on the outside. And Jericho is right back where he was a few seconds ago. He is down on the mat. Or down on the outside, I should say. And a reverse there, kick to the gut. And Ambrose with shades of double A on Anderson there with that spine buster. Expertly done there by the Lunatic Fringe. Irish whip into the announce table. We're at a 5 count here. Remember, we do not want this match to end on a count out or disqualification. 7. And Jericho is going to get back in the ring. He does not want any part of Dean Ambrose. Oh, but Jericho, I take that back. Jericho wants it all. And here we go, Ambrose. Float over DDT. And Ambrose may be signaling that this matchup could be coming to a swift and abrupt end at this point. Ambrose tries to get Jericho. Jericho with a double leg takedown. What's he going to do to take advantage? Ambrose gets straight back up to Jericho with the assist to get him up. And a lovely spinning heel kick. We are at a 6 count. And oh, look at Jericho. Jericho will happily take a count out victory. We know Jericho doesn't care as long as he wins. And Ambrose with a hot shot. Oh, and trying to club him on the back. No, Jericho counters. Elbow straight to the back of the head. Jericho tried for something, and Ambrose counters into a Russian leg sweep. Oh, and here we go, a short arm clothesline. And look at the face of Dean Ambrose. He is fired up right now. And a spinning elbow. And turns him over. That cross-legged arm trap STF. Shades of Regal. Shades of Regal. And look at this. Ambrose starting to wear him down now. Slowly but surely. Jericho could be facing a tap out loss here tonight. How embarrassing would that be? On the probably the final time these guys will face on pay-per-view. And Ambrose lets him out. Not wasting any time. He realizes Jericho's not going to tap out. And he's going to take full advantage. It's pretty much an invitation for Ambrose to inflict more pain. And he's going to do so right now. Throwing Jericho over the top rope. Jericho's over the top rope. Ambrose there takes him down with a shoulder tackle. And getting him up. And Jericho again. Finding a way. The crafty veteran instincts of Jericho. And now Chris Jericho on the outside to Dean Ambrose. Oh my goodness. Ambrose back went straight across the TV monitor. And the Jericho chants. Jericho fans starting to show their support for Y2J, and a Michinoku driver straight on the TV monitor. And Ambrose yet again signaling that Jericho's demise is near. And it might be because Ambrose is now back in control after that Michinoku driver straight onto the TV monitor. Places him against the table. Looking to put Jericho, through the table is Ambrose. And here we go. We've seen this before, and the dirty deeds. This is awesome chance here tonight for these two amazing competitors. The 5 count. The fans are rabid here tonight in Seattle. And Dean Ambrose happy with his work. He knows what he's just done. And a 7 count. 8. And Ambrose does not want the count out victory. He fought Jericho, and Jericho's starting to stir just now. How much damage that must have done to Jericho in this matchup. To go through the announce table. I believe that's the 2nd time within a week. And now Ambrose gonna just have fun with Jericho. And the fans are loving it. They're enjoying this torture of Jericho because they know what Jericho has done to Ambrose over the past month. He left him high and dry in the tag match, and Ambrose is going to make him pay for that. And he refused to shake Ambrose's hand a month ago. And Ambrose is going to show that you don't disrespect Dean Ambrose. He's going to show him that right now. Both men exchanging arm drags and a right hand. The haymaker, which this may have been the final haymaker. Ambrose again with a short arm clothesline. He is really driving home the point here tonight that he wants this victory. And he's showing that maybe, just maybe he wants it just a bit more than Jericho. But then again, Jericho has still been able to stay in this matchup for this long. Jericho with a forearm. Ambrose rebounds and takes him down. And the Jericho sucks chance now. So obviously the support for Jericho just went straight out the window. And Ambrose is showing why right now. He's showing that how much he dislikes and maybe even hates Jericho. And look at this. Dean Ambrose waiting, just waiting now. And look at it, pointing the gun straight at Jericho. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is where the rivalry ends, and Dirty Deeds drills his head straight into the canvas. The cover for the victory. 3, and Dean Ambrose picks up the win in an impressive fashion. You could tell as soon as Ambrose started taking Jericho to the outside. You could tell early on in the matchup, though, it looked like maybe Jericho had Ambrose scouted, but you can't scout a man who pretty much just goes out there and does whatever his mind tells him to in that instant moment. Maybe Dean Ambrose is unlike any other WWE superstar. He's unlike any other wrestler we've ever seen, because this guy is unpredictable, he's unstable, and he is now the winner here tonight at Payback. And just look at this Dirty Deeds drilling Jericho's head. I think Jericho is sick and tired of these tables. They have been his downfall. And just look at this. If pictures are worth 1,000 words, that statement, it is indeed true here tonight. And the Dirty Deeds, the second Dirty Deeds, Jericho had been put through an absolute war here tonight. Both men had been put through a war, and one man has walked away victorious. That man is Dean Ambrose. Now, if you've enjoyed watching Dogs and Dugouts, thank you very much. It has been awesome so far, this Universe Mode. I'm hoping to bring more Universe Mode episodes. I've really enjoyed it. This rivalry between Jericho and Ambrose is a sign of good things to come. I've really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. So much. And obviously it is not over there. Dean Ambrose, we're going to find out right now who he will be feuding with. We're going to find that out very quickly here, just before we cap off this amazing pay-per-view. And we have done indeed. It is over there. Dean Ambrose, Jericho have been feuding for quite some time, and we're going to quickly find out who's next. Who will Dean Ambrose face? But then again, I think surprises are in store for next episode. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like, favorite, and subscribe to become a Doug or Dugout if you're not already. Also, show the video some support. Share it around. That would be much appreciated, and we'll see you in the next episode where we find out who Dean Ambrose's next opponent will be.